They look nervous. It's a big wall to be so nervous.
We coordinate the visual effects out of Legendary offices here in LA. So every day we work together on the visual effects, refining them, working out what exactly we need to see in every shot, and gradually refining those shots to make them look more and more real. So Industrial Light and Magic, that's where we're sort of basing the majority of the work. But there are a number of other companies in the world that are working through ILM to achieve the scale of effects that we need to do on this film. 3 frames out of every 4 involve some kind of visual effects. So it is quite a challenge, and they're not easy visual effect shots.
I mean, we're sitting next to 300 shipping containers that basically created the largest outdoor green screen that I've ever seen.
The Great Wall in our movie is a lot bigger and taller and wider than the already very impressive real Great Wall. We created a fairly large stretch of wall to film everything on. Of course, that wall was not 100 feet high. It was about maybe 10 feet high. Pretty much any time you see that wall, we're both extending it down and extending it in both directions. The Taotie they're not just a creation for the film, they are part of Chinese mythology. But they're not the sort of creatures that have really been fully realized before. As with all creatures, you want to give it some kind of basis in reality and something that people can relate to. There's another thing where, we didn't want to make it look like any one particular animal. We explored, a lot of animals that can move relatively quickly. So a huge amount of work in this film went into developing very, very sophisticated crowd behavior, both for the soldiers and the creatures and for their interaction. We had to basically capture all these various actions, and that is statistically programmed so that all these people interact with each other in the right way, and so that's how thousands and thousands of soldiers are created from the few that we had as extras. Because the Black Powder is quite central to the plot of the film, the director really wanted to make it quite special. So we designed these weapons so that when they explode, they make kind of a donut-shaped explosion. And within the fog, this gives us quite a special sort of mix of the colors and gives us a very unusual event.
I think true epic adventure movies are becoming fewer and far between. The scope of the action, it's something beyond belief.